Hey crafty people, I have a large project share today, so I'm going to do a couple of different videos and clip them together, so hopefully you can see it in its entirety and get a full, view. This is obviously the top of the project, and this is an altered box. There is something inside I will share with you as well, but this is the top of the box, and this is a custom order. I was told that she wanted to use this paper collections, which this is a design team project for Nit Wit collections, and this is their Ooh La La collection. And this is just to show you also how versatile almost all the Nit Wit collections paper lines are. This is like a Parisian collection. And this is to show you how you could use this for a baby. You could use this for so many different purposes that once you buy a collection like this, it's not just specifically for, the title name of it. So it's just got lots of real pretty pinks. One of the requests was that there be a castle on the front, and you can kind of see, it's a little disguised by all the additions, but I trimmed out the peaks in this pink satin and lace trim. The windows, there's a window here and here, and then this window I actually used a resin frame that I had in my stash, a beautiful crown bling from the DIY boutique supply. This is a bracelet from Craft Fantastic, and I just added some baby charms. There's an umbrella, a teddy bear, a pacifier, a baby carriage, a rocking horse, and a baby spoon. All right. And this castle I had in my stash for a long time. It actually is supposed to make a little box. Castle on the front, castle on the back. Anyway, so I have another. This is just a sticker I had in my collection, Baby Girl, and I layered some flower appliques, and there's a little pink bear right there. All the way to make this kind of frame for the castle, I used 4 appliques. They're corner appliques, and you can see how they kind of came down on the side of the box a little bit. All right, so I'll be back to show you. Now you can see that this is the side of the box. The castle is going this way. So I did put a closure on it, although it's not necessary. The box closes perfectly by itself. But I did add these. I think these are Tim Holtz feet. I'm pretty sure they are. I've had them in my stash for a really long time. And I just thought this box, it was so beautiful, it needed feet. So I added lace here, some little trim here. There's trim all along the edge of the top and down the sides. And then at the bottom, I put this pretty lace, like little floral lace across the bottom. And that is all the way around the box. So this is a really heavy project. I actually, this has got to weigh more than 5 pounds. All right. So this is I think this is called a frog closure. I don't know why, but it's just, there's a little knot right here and a loop. And if mom doesn't want to close it, she doesn't have to. It's a little bit, for me, it's difficult there. So it's open. These are 2 blings from the DIY boutique supply, and I just layered some appliques to make that look real shabby and pretty. So the box opens like that. And I did paper the inside, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and take the album out. and show you the inside of the box. So the box itself is pretty light. It actually was a gaming machine box that the kids had gotten, and I snatched it and saved it. And I painted it white first, just in case any edges were going to show. Papered the bottom. And that's the box. So I'll be back to show you the album. Here is the cover of the album. And I had to make it really simple so that when the box closed, you know, there wasn't too much going on up here. Because I did make the album spine 5 inches. I wanted her to fit as many photos in as possible. And I figured that was more important than embellishing this up. So I put the baby's name. Her name is Lilibeth. And I outlined her name in this pretty pearl trim, and I put this little wand because she will be a princess, a fairy princess with her wand. Some pretty lace that matched the collection beautifully. Again, the spine, and I added lace on either side, and the back is just the same paper. It closes up really well. I mean, there's obviously a lot going on in here that I will share with you, but it does close nicely. It's each gusset is 1 inch. And again, it is an 8 by 10 by 5. So let's go inside. And I will show you that on the first page, I made a pocket in the back. And I added this pretty lace, pink lace that matches the collection. Here's a journaling tag, and she could even put a cropped photo on the back of that. This is a pull-out photo mat. A photo can go here. I added this beautiful applique across the top, and photos on the inside. She could, you know, put a 4 by 6 and there'd be a nice amount of paper showing around the edge, or she could crop 2 photos and put them in. I like to put everything back, as you guys that are longtime subscribers know. I added a lot of bling. You know, girls need bling, so figured we'd start this one out young. I put some lace, some pink lace on here, and layered a couple of butterfly appliques. This opens up. It's all magnetized. So this opens like that, and again like that, and then more lace and trim, and then this opens like this. We've got a little tuck pocket with some more lace and trim, and then a little journaling tag. So page 2 is rather simple. I used some pretty lace and blings from the DIY Boutique Supply. This opens up, room for a photo up top and here, as well as on the cover, and the same on this one. Now I did put a side pocket, and I put another photo map booklet, and this opens like this. There's 2 places for journaling on these pretty postcard looking journaling spots, and another photo on the back. And then of course photos can go, you know, underneath here. And this is a beautiful element from the collection. You guys have seen me use the hot air balloon many times. And this is another clustered image from the collection that I just fussy cut and applied on the balloon, and then laced down the sides. I did add this same trim. There's pink, and it alternates pink and white throughout, simply because I didn't have enough pink and I didn't have enough white. So that's how I handled that. Okay, and then we get in here, and as you can see, when you put so much stuff in an album, it starts to get bulky and it doesn't lay flat. When you don't add a lot of embellishments, they lay pretty flat. But I guess this mom liked my style, and I put lots of goodies in here. So this, let me show you, is a corner applique, a flower. This is from Tresors Deluxe, And basically the photo can slide underneath the applique and the flower. So a nice 4x6 can fit here. I added some bow bling, and there is lace on every one of the waterfall pages. Now I left this black. I thought it would be beautiful if Mom wrote in a white gel pen. So I left that, and each one of the tops is covered with paper as well. You can see the lace on each photo mat. And I put a lace tie closure. All right, on this page we have two beautiful envelopes, and this was actually the last page that I created. I create my pages separate and then I put them in the album. So the album was getting so bulky, I had to have a relatively flat page. And so I embellished up these two envelopes that I had in my stash. They're both magnetized, and you can pull out. And everything's kind of tight right now because it's new and hasn't been pulled out. So yeah, it's got to get loosened up by getting used. So they're just two simple booklets. I left this one so that she could journal on here, but if she wanted to put a photo over that, she certainly could. I really actually liked this page a lot. I like using envelopes. And I used envelopes in another part of this album. Again, a journaling spot. And I just loved how this lace matched so well with the collection, and then I just added the bow applique. So on this page, or these two pages, we obviously have a heart. And this is inspired by Neen, JJ Showers here on YouTube. She's been doing this for a while, and totally inspired by her. I've done it a few times, and I, cut out the heart, embellished it up. There's this trim, the box pleated trim, and then the pretty shabby pink trim. I think that really makes the heart stand out. I love it. I added two gorgeous blings from the DIY Boutique Supply. I've got the word love from Saw Crafters and a Tim Holtz book plate. Unfortunately, this brooch is rubbing right on the word love, and no matter what I do, it's kind of rubbing the paint off just a little bit. But let me start showing you, and I had done this once before, and I had an issue with my booklet wanting to slide out the bottom. So what I did was I put a magnet on the heart, and I put a magnet on the booklet. So these won't come out unless you actually pull them. So those are just simple photo booklets. This one really doesn't want to come out. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Well, that gives me something to fix. So this opens up like this and like that. And I'm going to leave it out so I can repair that. So then we're moving on to this page. And this has got another pull-out booklet. And this is a large one. And I wanted it, really long so she could still add a 4x6 here. And lace and another crown from the DIY Boutique Supply. Opens like this and like that. So that slides back in there. And then we've got a little pull-out journaling area here. And then I used a gorgeous applique I recently purchased off of eBay. I don't remember where I got it. And then another bling from the DIY Boutique Supply. This opens up like this, and you've got 2 pull-out photo mats here. And this is a clustered image from the collection. It comes for you, you know, already clustered. And then here we have 2 layers of lace, and this is an accordion fold pocket. Isn't that cool? I just love that. So there are 6 photo mats, front and back, really nice size photo mats in this accordion fold pocket. You can kind of see from the side there. And that is magnetized so it stays closed. I have another waterfall page, and I had decided to separate the waterfall pages. I just did, but they're identical as far as how they're designed, and the lace and the trim and how the photo can slide underneath here. So I'm not going to go through that again, but that's the same as the other one. Then on our last 2 pages, on this page, this is some gorgeous bling I had left over from when I was on Tresor's Deluxe design team, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna part with it in here. Some pretty pink lace, and I layered some flower appliques. This booklet opens like this, and like this. So, room for lots of photos. Hope I'm closing it right. So each one layers on top of the other, and I love doing that. So then on our last page here, I did what I normally do on my last page in a large mini album, and I made a pull-out photo booklet. I have my my pocket here. It's a deep pocket. This is just from some packaging. I always save my packaging to use in projects like this and for shaker pockets. I layered some laces and trims, and I used the same applique as I did on the front of the album. This is also a frog closure. I don't know why, I guess I didn't close it up last time, but it's a little loop, and then you loop it around this little knot, and that's what holds it closed. So it opens like this, and again we're going to open that same one over the other. And this is so oh, here we go, one more. This is so if mom is, you know, going somewhere and she wants to just be able to take a smaller album with her than toting the big one around, she can always put her favorite photos in this little album and take that with her. Now, some of you may be questioning why I use the black cardstock. Well, the reason for that is that the black cardstock holds up better than the white. 110 pound, they both say they're 110 pound, but my nails, I have a hard time closing that because of my nails. But I don't know, to me the black cardstock seems to hold up better, so that's why I used the black. And it's minimal, and to me it kind of makes all the pink really pop more, so that's why I did that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get inspired to do some creating yourself, and thanks so much for watching. I have links in the description box down below. My email's there. If you're interested in anything custom, let me know and we'll talk about it. Have a great day.